A trailblazer in the field of architecture, Mr. Prem Nath has been practicing architecture for more than 50 years now. In this time period, he has excelled in creating a wide array of projects which include residential and commercial complexes, integrated townships, hotels and resorts, malls and multiplexes, and many high-end residences. He has won multiple awards, and the most recent one being the Most Admired Architecture Award by Golden Aim in the year 2021. Today, Mr. Prem Nath will speak on essentials of a high-rise building. So, Mr. Prem Nath, you can begin with your presentation now.
It's my pleasure to be here with you this afternoon to speak to you about the subject of high-rise buildings, maintenance issues particularly. I'd like to possibly quote some more essentials about high-rise building. High-rise building had one of the biggest kind of fear is about earthquake resistance. Everybody worries about that. Primary thing is that. Then we talk about when a high-rise building, it has issues about internal transportation, circulation, engineering of the high-rise building has to be very kind of high standard maintenance point of view. Will there be engineering services, plumbing, drainage, water supply, cabling, will it last longer or not? The question comes, firefighting issue comes on that. Question comes against emergency evacuation of the building. The running of the building, like beside hygiene of the building, like talking, including garbage management, water recycling, many such things are there. More so the buildings have very important kind of aspect, the building maintenance from exterior side, the look of the building, how to maintain the building, how to maintain building upkeep, clean, and buildings look in good shape. See, whenever high-rise buildings are designed, the architect always thinks about it as to what is going to do for the exterior at the designing planning stage over there. I'd like to tell you to take you back to the high-rise building, our first high-rise building about 100 years back, 95 years back, the Empire State Building. Can you imagine when the building was built about in 14 months' time? And at that time, architects had thought about how the building remain maintenance-free. They used around 40 millimeter thick granite for the exterior. Think of that at that time, going 100-story high, and thinking about 40 millimeter thick granite. That was from the neighboring quarry, Indiana Stone Quarry. That was the concern of architect when they designed the building must last longer, the exterior should be maintained, is it maintenance-free. About 50 years back, Area building was built in Mumbai. Now this building has never had crawlers coming down, and never had people cleaning the building over there. Building remained maintenance-free. They put marble exterior on that, marble cladding. The building adjoining is Oberoi Towers, which gets painted every 5 years' time. But India building never had to do any cleaning, any maintenance on that side. That's the thought process of the architect, how to make the building maintenance-free. Express Tower, again, Nariman Point. Mr. Stein was architect. In this building, they never had to use any kind of people who are spiders or painting the crawlers over the clean the building. Because he had given a ledge and a railing all over the building. You could stand and clean the building. The part of his elevation features. Maybe he thought about how the building needs to be maintained. Here's World Trade Center at Cup Plate. The building be given ceramic tile cladding from outside. Building has never to be clean. Doesn't require anything over there. Just the monsoon comes and washes down over there. Same in the case about Reserve Bank building at near the old building Mint Road in the South Mumbai. Again, this building had never required any cleaning over there. The building is permanent finish of ceramic tiles. This is the building at Twin Towers, Petronas. This building exterior being done glass and stainless steel. Imagine stainless steel is molding, frills, everything was on that. Maybe architect thought about that. The building should have a permanent finish lifelong for 100, 150 years to go about that. That's the important part of the architect planning designing. How the maintenance is very important aspect over there. This is again, we have a Burj Khalifa in Dubai. Same thing. The exterior being done stainless steel. The building needs to be permanently finished. They don't require too much of cleaning because rain wash comes over here and clean the building automatically. We have building here, Lodha Towers over here. Again, this building has been given a finish, which has been given precast, prefabricated panels over there. The building should possibly remain clean for a long time and you make a high-rise building. I'll give you an example. I had done a few houses about 30, 40 years. This is sea-facing house by Hindujas. give a permanent finished building, not to worry about sea fetching, not to worry about getting bad over there. Building remain always fresh and look. This is another building, we done like school building, we done in Vadodara over there. We give entire building, we given tile facade from outside. No painting required, permanent finishing on that. Another building, Sea Princess Hotel is Juhu Beach, that about 40 years back. Bank sea facing. We never had to do any maintenance on that exterior part, no painting required. Give a permanent finish this by using tiles, ceramic tiles on that. This is a residential building in Warsaw. We do the same thing. Any building more than 35, 40 story, we try to give a permanent finish to the building. That's part of our architecture. We convince our client for that. These are a few buildings which we're doing now. Today, a modern trend, and using plenty of glass. And along with that, we got resources for the cleaning system. Other building coming now with hotel over here, it has a lot of kind of built-in kind of a cleaning system which we adopted on rooftop. Plus, they have already got clouds and ledges. One can stand and comfortably do cleaning. Another building over here now coming up over here. Same system is done. We give a railing around the building periphery over there. And stand and clean the building besides conventional system what available to us. Crawlers and you have cradles and we have got other spiders. I'm trying to say is the architect will have to think. Initial stage when doing a high-rise building, convince his clients when you make a high-rise building, the building has to have an inbuilt system of cleaning for lifelong. Maybe permanent finishing is part of the architecture. It may cost about 10, 15%, 20% more, but that is essential. I don't advise any client to make tall building unless he agrees to do a permanent finishing in the building. There are a few views over here. I'm sure we have got many more kind of expertise only for other panelists who will be able to tell us as to what kind of equipment they use, what new methods are available here, how do the maintenance over there. I have tried to say that I like to make building maintenance free as an architect to begin with. They don't have much of hassles. But every building still requires some cleaning, including glasses require cleaning for making better clarity on that over there. And new technologies have been available, have been developed by our fellow friends, experts will tell us. Look forward to hear from them. Thank you very much.